Wonderful. Welcome everyone to Stress Less, Laugh More. Thank you all for being here. Hi, good to see you. Some of you I've seen and known before, and some of you are new. So thank you for joining our class on this lovely Saturday morning here near Sydney, Australia. Some of you, well, I think most of us are actually from Australia, which is lovely. So we're all in the Saturday morning vibe. It's a little bit chilly. It's winter here in Australia. If anyone's in different areas, you might also be a little bit chilly. And that's a perfect time to be laughing because laughter does warm you. It gives you a great amount of exercise and it brings forth those lovely endorphins, which make us feel happy and they make us feel good, happy and uplifted. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Chamundai, also known as the Laughter Lawyer. If you'd seen me 25 years ago, I was a stressed out lawyer. I was coming home from court one day, driving along in the car, and I was really quite fed up with being a lawyer. And so I decided to do a bit of a prayer to the universe. Please, God, what do you want me to do now? I'm sick of being a lawyer. And with great openness, an idea fell into my head, start a laughter club. It was just like someone spoke to me. It's just an idea came like a download and call it the voice of the divine, call it a crazy idea from my mind. The thing was, I didn't know what laughter clubs were and I'd never heard of them before. So that was what made this a bit mysterious to me. It was like, start a laughter club. What's a laughter club? I knew about laughing and I definitely wasn't doing much laughing at that point in my life at all. I was, as I say, busy, stressed out, grumpy, very, lawyer, very right and wrong, very black and white. Anyway, fast forward, I got this idea, start a laughter club. If you'd seen me 10 years ago, here I was, I discovered laughter yoga. I had trained with the founder of laughter yoga, Dr. Kataria. I had started laughter clubs. I'd started, in those days, phone laughter clubs. And I was doing laughter workshops in businesses and law firms and aged care and all sorts of places. I was training people to become laughter yoga teachers and leaders so that they could run their own classes. And I still do that today. And then, 5 years ago, I looked around and went, wow, the world still really needs laughter. I had realized through that journey that even as professionals, I did stop being a lawyer. I dedicated myself to help people, especially professionals, to stress less and laugh more. And that's what brought me to be here today, to be running this class. And I realized that something can happen as we grow up and become adults. We can lose the childlike playfulness and the fun that we engage in when we're children. And so if you watch children, they laugh a lot, they play, they hide, they have games, they dress up, they do silly things, which we adults sometimes do. We have fancy dress parties, but it's a special occasion. And then there's like permission to laugh. But I realized that our laughter should not be put on hold. It should not wait for a special occasion because it's got too many good things within it for you. So, laughter itself, as soon as you start laughing, you're doing a lot of breathing. So, just as a bit of an experiment right now, just take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, just go ha 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 ha. Now, if you found yourself laughing in that moment, did you notice how much you were breathing in and out? So the breathing is a very big thing in laughing. There's breath in and there's breath out, and it's quite um, speedy, like the breathing in and out. So what's happening is you're clearing all the stale oxygen from your lungs, but also that breathing in and out causes a release of all the happy chemicals. So the dopamine, the serotonin, the endorphins in particular. And so as we engage in these laughing activities, all sorts of amazing things are happening inside our system. And that's why I said before that it's not a good idea to leave your laughter on the shelf, to leave it to chance. And obviously you all know that because you're here and you've come to laugh. And maybe you're here because you find you haven't been laughing very much. Maybe you're here because you've been before and you've enjoyed the laughter and you want some more of it. So it's good to be a repeat customer because the laughter actually builds up. So if you notice then when I said, let's start laughing, my laughter was perfectly natural and um, free, like I laugh freely because my body is programmed to laugh in that way. So I can just say to myself, okay, it's time to laugh. And my body will switch into laughing. So that's one of the gifts of practicing frequent laughter. So that's what this class is all about. We'll start off in a little bit of a gradual way because perhaps you are, I know there's some new people here and you may not have done spontaneous laughter before. So it's good to build the body up and to build the mind up because sometimes when you first start laughing in this way, you can be thinking, this is crazy. What will people think? What are we doing? Nothing's funny. If anyone's ever thought that, it's perfectly natural and normal. And if you ever have any funny thoughts, feel free to share them in the chat because we've all probably had those. I know the first class I did, I just thought it was mad. Like I was in a park in Melbourne, Williamstown, with Dr. Kataria, the founder of Laughter Yoga. And I just was like two people. Part of me thought it was amazing. And this other part of me was like, what are you doing? This is crazy. We're in a park. There's people looking at you. Eventually, those two parts came together, and I realized that laughing is a natural activity. It's as natural as breathing. So before we completely start into our laughter, it's good to have a beginning set point that you can compare with at the end of the class. So if you're comfortable, I'll invite you for a moment to close your eyes. And just do a little tune in to how you're feeling. Notice what you're hearing, one or two sounds, being aware of your breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Being aware if there's any particular smells or scents or fragrances around you. Might even just be the air. Hopefully it's pleasant. And then ask yourself, how am I feeling? If I was to give myself a rating from 0 to 10 on how I'm feeling right now, zero usually is I'm not feeling that great, and 10 is I'm feeling amazing, the best ever. This is just for you. It's your personal marker of how you're feeling. And as we go through the class, I'm going to be asking you to check in again to see whether that marker has changed at all. So just intuitively, just let the number pop up. Just say, how am I feeling? And let yourself answer yourself. And you might be aware of a number. And just park that in the corner of your mind. It's amazing, isn't it, how we can talk to ourselves and we can hear ourselves. That's a whole nother story. Wonderful. All right. So as we go through, we're going to notice, or I invite you to notice whether that number changes. We'll do a few more check-in, and then you can, if you want to report in the chat whether that number has changed, then you can do that. So we're going to start with a little bit of breathing. It's always good to breathe. Life force, right? If we stop breathing, that's it. Finate. So we're going to start with, as I said before, do what's comfortable for your body. So we're going to start with raising the arms up, breathing in, and as you breathe out, ha, make a big ha sound as you breathe out. Another big breath in. And as you breathe out, ha, ha, ha. The next breath in, you're going to bend forward. This is actually good standing up. So if you're able to stand up for this breathing, it really helps your body to open. And you want to squish your big diaphragm muscle that's below the ribs there. So on the next one, as you breathe in, you're going to bend forward as you go ha ha ha, and it's going to compress the diaphragm. So big breath in, and then breathing forward, ha 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 ha. Big breath in, breathing out, bending forward, ha. Good. One more breath in. Breathing forward, ha 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 ha. And then the next time when you breathe in, as you breathe out, you're going to bend forward and go ha 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 ha. One more breath in. Breathe out, bending forward, ha 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 ha. Well done, everybody. And now you're going to do a little bit of shaking. Shaking is a very good exercise, well known to be very good to release tension from your nervous system. It's used in a lot of different traditions in different ways. It's used in Kundalini yoga. It's used in um, there's other modalities that use shaking and get the body to shake. So it really releases emotions. And so if you feel any emotions, just keep on shaking and laughing, and that will clear them. No, seriously, look after yourself, whatever you need to do. But sometimes in laughter yoga, keep shaking, keep shaking. You will find that some emotions arise because we're actually releasing a lot of energy. The subconscious mind can sometimes pop up ideas and emotions. So emotions are just energy moving through the body. Just be aware of them. You can notice them. No need to worry too much about why they're there or what they mean. Just breathe them out and keep laughing. Ha 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 ha. And of course, look after yourself in any other way. Follow directions of your, if you have people supporting you or counseling or therapy or anything like that, then of course, speak to them. However, I've found over the years myself in all the different therapies that I've done in the spiritual work that laughing just has its own magic. So there's lots and lots of research about the way it can help release our emotions and help us to heal. So as you're shaking now, just adding some ha 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 ha. You might like to stamp your feet a bit on the floor as well. Ha 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 ha. You can have a laughing tantrum. Ha 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 ha. It's a good way to release frustration. All right, now another big breath in. And breathing out. I invite you to check in on that number again. If anyone notices that that number has changed, then let me know in the chat. Sometimes the number has changed by now. If you're just arriving, we are just in the process of breathing, shaking, and saying ha ha ha. So just join in. You may have missed a little bit of the intro. All right. Now we're going to warm up our hands with a bit of clapping. Give yourselves a clap. You're doing really well. Now, with laughter yoga and with laughter exercise, it's great to engage the whole of the palm. Sometimes we sort of clap like this, We want to clap flat of the hands, and then each hand is contacting the whole of the other hand. And so as we're doing that, we're going to do it in a rhythm. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. So do that with me. Ho, ho. A little bit of a sing song. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And a bit of side to side body movement. This is all about getting the body moving while you're laughing. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. 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 Feel free to laugh at any point in between as well. Another big breath in. And breathing out. Well done, everybody. Now, this is still part of our warming up exercises. And so we're warming up the body, we're warming up the breathing, we're warming up the hands and the energy. And it's nice to give ourselves a little bit of a sweep of our energy to clear it from the week and the day and everything we might have experienced, any stress. So we're going to do a little imagination now, but this is also an energy technique where we're going to call in cleansing energy. So imagine, when you have a shower, you cleanse, the water cleanses you. We're going to give ourselves a shower of golden and cleansing energy from the sun. So imagine that you're bringing that in. You can just lift up your arms if that's comfortable, breathing that in and then letting it go all the way down through the body. Breathing it in and letting it wash out. Imagine you can sweep off your own energy here and put it deep into the earth, just with your intention that you're going to sweep away any stress. Do it with a little bit of laughing if you want. Ha 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 ha. Good. Sweeping away that stress, sweeping away that stress. Then shaking your hands afterwards, sweeping any of that stress off your hands and letting it go down into the earth. And then one more big breath in and breathing out. Good, 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 good. Now we're going to do another warm-up exercise, which is talking in nonsense. And I'm pretty sure when I used to be a lawyer and I used to speak to my clients and I was explaining a complicated legal process, I think this is what they heard. Nonsense has a lot of science behind it. It's very good for relaxing the mind and switching off the thoughts. It's very good if you're trying to go to sleep and you're worrying about something. Try to talk to yourself in gibberish, and then in the next minute, you'll be gone. You'll be asleep. I should go to the sleep labs and try this out as an experiment. So let's all talk a little bit of nonsense. Kala baba lu. Just make sounds. They don't, no foreign languages, any sort of sounds in nonsense. Just give it a go. Gala baba blue blue. Bla shili di ga bla blue shilu bubidi gai. Changala babidi gujulu gububu. Aji kili kala kai jidi gi. Oh blah 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 blue blue bly lu blue. Lu blu blay blue bli zu blue bli. Angeli zu bli bli blue bly shili kai. Du bli bli blue bli shili bla bli blue 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 gai shili kili blue bla bly. Give yourself a big breath in. And breathing out. Good. Have a little check in on your number and see what is it doing. If anyone's number has changed, ask. Okay, so Lena's number went up, improved before. That was in our last check-in. Yep, Fatima's went up as well. Good to know. It's quite amazing, isn't it, how quickly that feeling of well-being can shift. We've only been doing, 10 minutes or something. It's really, and what you will find is the more you practice this, the more quickly the shift happens. Like I find for myself, it's really quick. It's within minutes because I'm not always feeling 10 out of, I'm never feeling 10 out of 10 when I start laughter classes. That's why I do them. So I can feel better. Okay, that's great. All right, now what are we doing? Okay, so we've done that. We've done gibberish. Oh, so we can do gibberish in different moods. Again, this is to play. This is part of the playfulness of laughter yoga and laughter classes. So if you watch children, you'll see that their laughter generally happens through play because children are not telling each other jokes. They are interacting, they're playing games, and it's the play and the joyfulness and the childlikeness that we sometimes lose as adults that allows us to engage. So that's where the nonsense talking comes from. So now we can pretend to talk nonsense in a different mood. And that again just allows us to have a bit of fun. So I could pretend I'm doing sad nonsense, sad gibberish. And you overdo it, right? Like this is play and acting. So do a little bit of sad gibberish for yourself. You can do angry gibberish as well. So that could be You could do like frustrated gibberish. So that's again just to bring forth a little bit of play into the mix. And then you can do excited gibberish. And then take a big breath in and breathing out. Well done. And if you'd like to, you can also write in the chat whether you found the nonsense talking, the gibberish, was that easy or was it hard? Like, did you have, um, you know, sometimes people go, I can't do it. Sometimes people do it really easily. So again, it's just for your own information to know. All right. Now we're going to do a little bit more laughing. And what happens is the laughter warm up that we're doing then builds up into a series of playful activities that can engage your mind and your body in the laughing. So we've done the breathing, we've done the clapping, we've done the nonsense talking, and now we're going to start to do a series of funny activities that are going to engage us in the laughter. So oh, the dog's loving the gibberish. Good on you, Celia. That's a good idea. Well, animals are communicating with us all the time because they're communicating through energy. All right, so now we're going to do a series of laughing. The first thing is we often meet people and we might shake their hands and we're quite serious, say, hello, nice to meet you. But because this is laughter class, we're going to pretend to shake hands. Now, if there's no one around you in your space, you're just going to walk around your space and imagine there's people there. Again, this is play, and you're going to shake hands with them while laughing. So this is a good test of your creativity. All right, let's go. Now pretend you've got a sore right arm and you've got to shake with your left hand. And now remember when it, oh, thank heavens it's not, remember when it was COVID and we used to not shake hands and we used to do that, the elbows? So do an elbow greeting with laughter. And now imagine we've gone on a little trip to another country, maybe to India, where they often will bow and say namaste. And what they're saying is, you and I are one. So we meet in the middle with our hands and we bow a little bit and we say namaste and then ha ha ha. So namaste, you and I are one, and I'm greeting the divine in you. Namaste. 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 Now you're going to shake hands, but for some reason, the person you're shaking hands with has got a bit of electricity coming through them. And it's like that electric shock that you get sometimes when you touch your car and it gives you a little buzz. So you're going to go to shake the hand and then you pull your hand away because you get a little shock. So it's called the electric shock handshake laughter, like this. Ah. Swap hands. You've got a sore right arm, you've got to do it with your left hand. Well done, everybody. Well done. And now a big breath in and breathing out. Big breath in and breathing out. Well done. Good laughing and closing your eyes for a moment. Checking in on your number. Remember at the beginning of the class, we checked in and asked ourselves, how am I feeling? And Everyone received a number between 0 and 10. And we're checking in during the class to see whether that number has changed at all. And if it's changed in some way, let us know in the chat. Very good. I like it. Good. Good, Jenny. It's changed. All right. Now this keeps building up. So it's also good, the reason that we do the two hands too, because we want to engage both sides of the body. So just do a little bit of this. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha. Swapping hands on the different sides of the body and the elbows and the knees. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ho. It's good if you're standing up. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Hips. Ha, 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 ha. Knees. Ha, 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 ha. Ha ha, hoo hoo, ha ha. Each time you tap, just go ha, ha, ho, ho, and then get faster. Ha 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 ha, ho 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 ho, ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee, ho 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 ho, ha ha ha. And then on your head, ha 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 ha, like raindrops, ha 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 ha. All around the face, tapping, ha 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 ha, ho 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 ho. This is the tapping laugh, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. And then a big breath in. And as you breathe out, ha 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 ha. Now we're going to breathe in a slightly different way, opening up different part of the lungs, breathing in, bringing the arms up towards the front here, like this. And then as you breathe out, you're going to let the arms go. Breathing in. And letting them go. One more. Breathing in and holding, 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 and then a little bit more shaking. We did lots of shaking at the beginning of the class, so a little bit more shaking. Big breath in and breathing out. All right, now you've been doing such a great job of laughing. We're going to now pretend that we're making a lovely drink with our glasses. So imagine that you've got two different glasses in your hands and you're going to pour from one into the other. So first of all, you're going to pour up our mixture. It goes like this with laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Pour it up. Pour it up into the other one. Ha, 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 ha. Pour it up. Now imagine they've joined together and you're going to shake up the mixture. Ha, 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 ha. And then you're going to drink it up. Ha, 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 ha. So we're adding the ha, ha, ha constantly to get the body in that laughing sounds. So again, we're going to get the two glasses and we're going to pour it up. Ha, 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 ha. Pour it up. Ha, 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 ha. Shake it up. Ha, 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 ha. Drink it up. Ha, 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 ha. One more. We're going to pour it up. Ha, 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 ha. Pour it up. Ha, 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 ha. Shake it up. Ha, 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 ha. Drink it up. Now this time we're going to throw it away at the end because it's not nice. So we're going to shake it up. Pour it up, sorry. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Shake it up. Ha, 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 ha. Then we go to drink it. Oh, no, it smells terrible. Throw it away. Ha, 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 ha. Throw it away. Throw it away. And then we add in another playful statement. Very good. Very good. Yay! So this is to help us get into the spirit of playfulness and fun. So just clapping your hands together and going, very good, very good. Yay! Once more. Very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! That then becomes an anchor for your body to remind you to have fun and play and laugh. Ha 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 ha. Now, another big breath in. And as you're breathing out, ha 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 ha. Good. Now, sometimes when we're working, our mind gets quite busy. We want to clean out the clutter of the mind. When we want to clean out something stuck in our teeth, we use dental floss. We're going to use mental floss to clean out the clutter in our mind. Of course, this is an imagination game, right? So we're going to imagine that we're putting some floss through our mind, through our ear, because then it's going to get through the brain. And then we're going to clean it like this. So play along with me. Put the floss through your ear, out the other ear, and then hold each end and ha 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 ha. Cleaning out. Cleaning out. Now pull out all the gunk, all those cluttered stuff out of your mind. Pull it all out. Ooh. Now, just to make sure that your brain is and your mind is nice and clean and uncluttered, we're going to take your brain out. So unzip your head, unzip, unzip, take out your brain and clean it. Ha 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 ha. Clean all the clutter. Oh, look at all that clutter. Let's clean it. Clean it with laughing. Ha ha. Now put it back. Oh no, first of all, put some laughing into your brain. Program your brain for laughter. Ha 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 ha. And happiness. Ha 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 ha. Joyfulness. Ha ha. Abundance. Ha ha ha. Put it back. Put it back in the head. Zip it back up. Zoop, zoop. Pat down on the top and then rub your tummy just for fun. Swap hands. Put your hand the other way. Give yourself a little bit of a brain teaser there. And then give yourself a clap and go, very good, very good. Yay! Once more. Very good, very good. Yay! Take another big breath in. And breathing out. Good. Let's do another little check-in on your number. Just asking yourself, how am I feeling? And see whether the number of how you're feeling is different. Well done. If you feel like reporting in the chat, feel free. All right, now it's time to go for a little laughing holiday. We are going to imagine that we're going to a laughter conference. There's actually one coming up in Malaysia in July. So yeah, if you want to experience a very big laughter event, or if you know friends who live in Malaysia, then head over to the laughter yoga or Malaysian laughter conference. Anyway, we're going to pretend that we're going to the laughter conference. So the first thing we're going to have to do is pack our bags, and all of this is going to happen with laughing. So we're going to pack our bags, grab all the things that you need, all your clothing, put it all into your suitcase. Squish your suitcase down. It might be a bit overfull. Feel free to sit on it. By the time you've got your suitcase done up, it's time to go to the airport. So grab your suitcase and pretend now that you're running with your suitcase on wheels while laughing. So if you've got space to move around your room to do this, good. Otherwise, just imagine that you're doing it. Just have a look around, make sure that you've got plenty of room and there's space to run around. It's very good to have movement. So we're going to move with our suitcase. Ha 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 ha. And then say, very good, yay, once more. Very good, yay. Well done. So now we have got as far as the plane and we're going through with our passport. We show our passport and then we discover it's not our passport. It belongs to our friend, partner, child, somebody else. And so we can't go through customs. So we have to do the crying laugh. Then we put our hand in our pocket. It's okay. The passport was in the other pocket. Ha 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 ha. Open it up. And we laugh with happiness. We can go after all. Then we go through and we sit down and we have a nice cup of tea. So imagine that you're having a nice cup of tea or coffee. And then, oh, it's very hot. The tea is very hot. So pretend that you've just had a hot drink and you need to cool off your mouth. So just hoo hoo ha ha hoo hoo like an Indian. Hoo 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 ha ha. When we were kids, we used to pretend that we were making those sounds. Hoo 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 ha 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 ha. 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 And then say very good, very good. Yay! Once more, very good, very good. Yay! And now a big breath in. And breathing out. Good. So we've finally arrived at our destination, and we are in this wonderful laughter conference where everybody is laughing all of the time. And so we are going to do a minute of laughter. And if you would like to, it's going to be a minute of laughter for no reason. There was a tradition that was called a minute of laughter for world peace, because the happy emotions that come when we laugh help to create lovely vibrations of energy. And Dr. Kataria's mission was to create enough laughter in the world that there would be world peace. And he started one laughter club in India in 1995 with 5 people. There's now hundreds of thousands of laughter groups and trained laughter leaders all over the world spreading happiness and peace. So we'll laugh for 1 minute. I'll time it on my watch. My watch says it's time to laugh. So that is a good thing. And if you would like to unmute and laugh along for that minute, feel free, and we can just mute again afterwards so that the sound on Angie's number went up. Good. So I'll tell you when it's time to laugh. My watch will tell us, and then we will just start laughing. Ready, set, go. Keep going. Well done. Very good. Very good. Yay. Well done, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. That was lovely. 1 minute of laughing for world peace. Now I'll do another little check-in on your number. I know some people have been saying their numbers have been changing. Ask yourself how you're feeling. And again, let us know in the chat if it has changed. And now we are going to do a little bit of relaxation and meditation. And this is to help us to really ground and let our bodies absorb all of the laughing. And again, there's a little bit of time for questions. If people have got questions or comments or any feedback, then we will have time for that as the class completes. So I invite you now, if you are in a space where you prefer to lie down or just get yourself comfortable, or you can just be on your chair sitting and letting yourself relax. If you are sitting, it's good to have some back support, unless you're comfortable just to be sitting in a meditation position or however is comfortable for you. But take a minute or two just to get your body comfortable. Just breathing a big sigh out. Letting the body adjust and move. When you're comfortable and you've got your body in the position that it feels like you can sit there for a few minutes in a comfortable way, gently close your eyes as long as that's comfortable for you. As you close your eyes, you're Focus is more internal, which is good for relaxation. And as you gently close your eyes, take your attention first to the body and let the body know it's going to remain nice and still. Make any final adjustments and just have the body nice and still. And with your imagination, your intention, allow your breath to go down, down through the body and deep into Mother Earth. Being aware of your physical body, your feet, breathing out through the feet and down deep into the earth. Really breathing down, all the way down to the core of the earth. And imagine you can breathe up from the core of the earth and that there's beautiful golden energy coming up from the earth. However you imagine, you might just tell yourself that's happening. You might feel it, you might see it. However, it's perfect for you. Breathing that golden energy up through the body, up through the legs, up through the trunk of the body, the arms, the hands, up to the shoulders, through the head. And imagine you can breathe out through the top of the head. And as you breathe out, you're moving all the way up out of the room that you're in, up through the sky, through the stars, all the way up, floating up higher and higher, past all of the universes until you come to the highest point of creation energy, beautiful, pure, divine energy. Allow yourself to breathe into that divine space, pure creator energy. Allowing it to relax the nervous system even more. Then breathing that energy back in, bringing it down through you. Imagine you're coming back down through the universes. Down through the stars and the galaxies. All the way down through the body. And let that continue to come in through the top of the head, all the way down through the body, merging with that golden energy that's come up from the earth. Allowing it to meet inside your heart, your big, beautiful heart. And as you rest inside the heart, letting your breath breathe you through your heart. And start repeating to yourself some thoughts and ideas of gratitude, anything that you're thankful for. Just saying to yourself, I'm so grateful for whatever it is, I'm so thankful for, and just repeating the things that you're grateful for in your life in this moment. As you practice the breath awareness and the gratitude in the heart, it brings your heart into a coherent rhythm, a way of beating. As you know, your heart is an electrical impulse. Electrical impulses come from the heart as well as many other things. And so it has a rhythm. And so this helps your heart to bring coherence, a repeatable pattern, a smooth wave of energy. And that feeds the whole of your system, your nervous system, your cells. The laughing that we've been doing generates increased numbers of immune cells that are able to destroy viruses and bacteria. You find if you practice a lot of laughing regularly, you're likely to have improved health. There's been a lot of research on that because of the way that it boosts your immune system. So it helps your natural system to beat viruses and to help you to be really healthy in body, mind, and spirit. So just a recap of what we've been doing in our class today while your eyes remain closed in this relaxation, reminding you that we started off, I was just letting you know my story about how I used to be a stressed out lawyer and now I run laughter programs. And I also teach people to run these laughter sessions if anyone wants to become trained to know how to run a laughter session in the way that we've experienced today. And you can have a laughter class in your community. You can share it into businesses, schools, workplaces. So that's a very good thing to do. We went through the breathing. We went through the exercise of checking the number of our body and noticing how that changed during the class. We did the clapping to warm up. We did the gibberish, the nonsense language. We did lots of laughing and lots of playing of our different activities and games. And if anyone missed part of the class, then you will be able to watch it again up on my YouTube channel. If you enjoy that, feel free to like and subscribe that channel. Let friends know about it if they've not been able to come to class today. And we've just finished with our relaxation and our gratitude practice. So when you're ready to start to move your fingers and toes, you can move your body now, which you are asking your body to remain still. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. The laughing has created lots of changes in body chemistry. It brings a lot of dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. So it reduces our cortisol, our stress hormones, helps our body to function at an optimal level. There's lots and lots of research about the benefits of laughing. There's a reason why it's called the best medicine, because just that simple act that our body can do can have so many health benefits. So thank you all for being here, and I'll happy to answer any questions.